All right, season's greetings and welcome to Mission Bay High School, the home of San Diego Internacional versus Rebels SC in the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division semifinal. San Diego Internacional will be in the white from left to right. Rebels SC, with their new branding this year, will be going right to left. My name is Tony Sanchez, along with Alejandro Chia Villaseñor, part of SanDiego.Futbol, San Diego #1 soccer outlet. Check out our media halftime show, which will be the interview this last week with head coach Mikey Varas as they preview Minnesota United in MLS's semifinal in the Western Conference here tomorrow at this very time, actually, Chiba, in MLS play. But so far, we will talk about SD Internacional in the white, who did play in the U.S. Open Cup last night, not getting the result that they wanted, 4-2 against Laguna. They've lost against Laguna twice. That is an Open Cup play. That is a prestigious tournament. But less than 24 hours later, they're here at Mission Bay High School. Season greetings to everybody in the comments. Chiba is back, and we will have the comments live again.
Muy bien, muy bien. It's the second time this season that I think we do a game together. It's a special occasion. It's semifinals here for San Diego Internacional and Rebel San Diego. So it's going to be an exciting one. Only 3 teams this season made the playoffs. And we kick it off now with San Diego Inter back in action on a Sunday night.
Absolutely. We do have already in the comments Sun Heung-min.
After a terrible penalty miss.
Terrible penalty. Oof. Great free kick. But
yep.
Said, I am sad today, guys, but excited to watch SD Inter play. Question, will Sandro be captaining the team? We'll go ahead and talk about the lineup here because San Diego Inter in the white from left to right is in possession of the ball. Last time they were here, they played very well in Open Cup play. That's actually what propelled them into the semifinals of the Open Cup. They played very well, but this is going to be a wet one here with the fog, with the marine layer, Mission Bay High School here in San Diego, California. Pristine weather on a pristine surface, as we do have a capacity crowd once again.
It's a packed house out here. Packed house. Away section tickets were still not sold for this one. Just safety precautions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a great turnout here for San Diego Inter.
Absolutely. As we want to give all the shout outs to everybody who is watching here on YouTube, on X, and soon on Instagram, if I can figure that out in a couple of seconds. Goalkeeper will be Carter. Center back pairing for SD Inter will be Brent Zuniga, the great, powerful Brent Zuniga, number 2. You will see him here in action in the air very shortly as this ball goes up and out for a corner kick for San Diego Internacional. Jacob Fusen over on the right back position. Left back will be Zach. In the center mids, there's 3 center mids. We have Spencer Palmer, one of the Spencers. Palmer, very cold Palmer. He's been in form recently. Sandro is also in the center mid position, along with Mike. Right wing, Yilmaz, H.A. Yilmaz. Luke Dejuk in as a header goes off target here. It'll be a goal kick for Rebels. Luke in the left wing position, and striker will be Spencer Hoyle, John Neves, Brandon Ollie, Aiden Rios, and Jordi Diaz on the bench for Matt Palatalk here. Sandro reminds me of Gerardo Torrado, says Heung-min Son. Very surprised that Heung-min Son is very as well versed as to know a Gerardo Torrado to begin with. Himalayan boy. So once again, San Diego Internacional, SD Inter is in the white, and Rebels SC will be in the dark black or que sería negro? ¿Es negro?
Yeah, I think it's a black uniform.
Either way, nice contracts. It pops.
Rebels ended season 3rd place with 5 wins and I believe 6 losses. San Diego 5 losses, 6 wins. San Diego Internacional ended with, I believe, 10 wins, 1 loss. 9 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, earning them the 2nd spot.
That's with 39 goals. As this ball goes into the box, Brent Zuniga with the clearing header, not out of the woods yet. Now this ball goes up into the midfield, trying to control it, trying to get some pressure. Well done there by Rebels. Rebels having 25 goals in this campaign to SanDiego Inter's 39, but it looks like Rebels going to have a chance here in front of net. Good communication by SD Inter. A lot of speed on the left wing here. 2 versus 1, and the 1 ends up winning. That one flag goes up. It is going to be offsides.
No, it's going to be a corner kick, actually.
Oh, corner kick. Flag went up for a corner kick as players from SD Inter are equally as confused as I am up here.
Some notable absences tonight, Tony, is Tutocayo Tony from the back line. From that back line. And we also don't have some other players. Se me fue el nombre, Tony. Altote, leyenda.
That's Danny Straucus.
Danny Straucus.
One of the OG's legendary finta que somehow le salió. Cross low, driven inside the box. Nobody touched it there to go perpendicular to the line of Carter. As the Inter having to defend, saving themselves from the 1-0, now trying to transition with the ball in possession. On the left wing, they lose it in the midfield. So far, Rebels, good pressure, good showing.
Billy Garton also not available for this match, Tony.
Garton, legendary name in the San Diego soccer sphere. In SoCal South, before, as playoffs started, this regular season ended. City SC San Diego is the team that went up top with the number 1 position. Number 2 is SanDiego Internacional FC. Number 2, Rebels, is in 3rd place. So this is a 2-3 game here. And Southwest SC, who played SD Internacional last week. No les fue bien. Will be playing against City SC. That is your other side of the semifinal of the SoCal South Premier Division, as this ball is going to go up and over. Good control here and a shot, an attempt. Audacious. Hey, putting on those alarms. There can be a shot coming in from anywhere.
I like that shot, Tony. That's a little unexpected, but way to test the keeper there if it goes on target.
Remind you that Two Balls and Mike, San Diego's #1 soccer podcast, will be back tomorrow, Monday, at a special time, 5 p.m. from Snapdragon Stadium. Follow myself, Abe, and possibly Chiva for a live podcast from Snapdragon Stadium in the semifinal of the Western Conference of the MLS Cup. San Diego versus Minnesota. Honors Dryers versus Dane St. Clair. Arquero de Minnesota. Good control there by Brent Zuniga. Pass that isn't controlled in the midfield by Sandro, just went right behind him. Not the best pass, not the best control, but you see a ball in the air in the defensive area. More than likely, Brent Zuniga is going to be heading that, as here comes a shot up, and quien sabe donde, that has crossed the 5 freeway and is now into some Golden Hills area? What is that?
Not too sure, but como decía el perro, tirititito.
A lot of good pressure here by Rebels, not allowing Inter to develop in their play. Something that they do very well is build up from the midfield. But again, we have the absence of what Danny Straucus in there. That's going to be tough to replace in order to have that midfield control. This ball is going to go out for a throw-in for SD Inter. And just received word that that ball that was last shot ended up causing a fender bender in the 5. So unfortunate there for the motorist coming up for there. A tiro centro. More centro que tiro. More tiro que centro. But either way, it was a dangerous shot. And an update on those vehicles. They are now being taken care of at PB European Imports. If you are ever in the need to have your vehicle somehow repaired, a checkup, just checking to see how them spark plugs doing, check out PB European Imports. Ask for Coach Alex as the good pressure gets salutated by the bench and the teammates of Rebels SC. Good communication from the Chula Vista team as Matt Palpalatok rises above his beautiful, beautiful folding chair. Limited edition Matt Palpalatok exclusive, head coach for SanDiego Internacional. Give a season's greetings and a shout out to Amigo Sports Media, our boy, independent creator. Besides us, was courteous enough to cede the position to the family of the players. So congratulations to him. Good guy, good touch. Check him out on Instagram.
Very good touch.
Very good touch lane.
Here comes Sandro.
Sandro Alexandro, the Frenchman, offloads it over to the right wing, unable to resolve.
Tony, you were talking about earlier about Sandro maybe wearing the captain armband.
Yeah, that's what Human Son was talking about.
No. But see, no, Sandro, fortunately, not wearing the captain armband. That armband is given to the forever Capitan, Brent Zúñiga, el Capi de Capes.
Powerful Brent Zúñiga. I have a comment here because, again, last time you were not here to you about the comment section. Went off with commentating and just the overall laughs is always welcome. If you want a shout out to a product that you make, sure, this is your free chance to get product placement on a UPSL semifinal. If there's something you really enjoy in life that you believe needs a little bit of a bump, go for it and let us know in the comments because I'll let you know that the wasabi flavored almonds that they sell at 7-Eleven, Blue Ribbon, I believe is the brand, are actually fantastic and stellar. I could not recommend those anymore as San Diego Inter look to push forward for the first time here on net. Here comes a shot that gets rebounded. It's going to go out, maybe not. Yes, it is for a corner kick. Second corner kick for San Diego Internacional. We have a comment. What's up, guys? Watching while on vacation in Hawaii. Saludos and season's greetings. I am
honored that you're watching us instead of enjoying your
reaction.
vacation. That's awesome. It hasn't been the best San Diego soccer weekend for anyone involved with San Diego. You had Milanilovsky being eliminated with Philadelphia Union. A great upset here as we had a corner come in.
Cross goes into the second post, still looking to have somebody clear it or score it. It gets cleared very momentarily. That's going to be a shove and a foul against San Diego Internacional. Any players hung over from yesterday? No. These are all pure athletes that know what they're doing and take their job seriously and love it for the love of the camisa, the love of the game, as everybody else does. Speaking of, I know you have yourself a nice little a Nissan Sentra, my friend. I know that's something that's close to your heart. I know every 2 years California requires a smog check, and so if you ever need a smog check, go ahead and check out Smog Express on Ingham Street in PB. Go ahead and ask for Zurdo. Say, Alex, what's up? And guess what, Shiva? If
What's
this
up?
breaks down just like it broke down with the clearance here, and you need to go ahead and get that replaced, get it replaced at PB European and Imports. That's for Coach Alex. That's Papa Alex. Also here in Pacific Beach, as Rebels is so far being the mechanics and breaking down San Diego Internacional, not at the end, but not letting Internacional really have any space to breathe and create so far.
to fix our audio now. We're back here at Mission Bay High School as we have AJ stealing the ball here.
Chance now for San Diego Internacional. They dispossess in the final third for Rebels. They go ahead and good look for a cross into the box, and the box gets cleared out here. Oh, y este vato tiene clase. He has je ne sais quoi for Rebels SC. That's number 22 here on the left wing.
And shout out to everyone that's playing for San Diego Inter, Tony. We have Adon, Brandon, who scored 2 goals in the Open Cup yesterday. We have Ollie. Big shout out to Ollie, who's a speedster of a fullback for San Diego Inter. Sure, we'll get some minutes. Can't wait to see him get into minutes.
As you know, Human Son is frequents here at SanDiego.Futbol's streams and on UPSL.
Oliver Giroud is in there?
No, actually, but somebody's asking
surprising.
Sonny, hey, you in Cancun already? After the LAFC loss against Vancouver. Human Son coach Alex needs to start warming up the bench, need to make early subs. But it looks like right now everything's kind of gone back to how SD Inter likes it. They're controlling the ball a little bit more. We'll see if that is able to be maintained. But what I've been seeing from Rebels is that they can go ahead and utilize that speed and cunning skill, and especially when we just give them the ball like that.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it's stealing the ball in the midfield and making those mistakes from Inter that could cost them the semifinal. Another thing to point out for Rebels is their goalkeeper, Tony. He has 4 goals in the season. Not sure if he's the penalty taker, not sure free kick taker maybe, but unless the website's mistaken, goalkeeper has 4 goals.
Unless they're own goals.
That would be something. So we're going to have to throw in here for San Diego. We have the cross here. AJ headering that out. It's going to be a goal kick.
Stay tuned to halftime. We will listen to head coach Mike Ibarra for San Diego FC ahead of their semifinal matchup against Minnesota United. Clearance here. Good header in the midfield. Palmer. As the ball bounced off of him, it's going to be a throw-in for Rebels SC. Minute 18 of the first half.
Yeah, not much action on both ends. Tony makes the game feel a little bit slower. The winner of this match will go on and face City SC San Diego in the championship match in City SC territory. It would be an away match for either of these teams.
Pero qué bueno que vienen los Sockers también.
Vienen los Sockers.
San Diego Internacional. Play a little bit of a 1-2 off lay. 2 versus the world. Now playing around the world with the ball, but that ball gets cleared out. Give and go by Rebels, trying to counterattack once again with that speed. They are a speedy bunch, but SD Inter is able to keep up so far.
I believe that was Spencer Palmer who managed to get in the way of that one, Tony. Spencer Cold Palmer. Here comes the throw in.
I believe this is playback from Hawaii. I guess since he's at a different state, like it doesn't show playback, it just shows his like actual at. Has a great play here. Oh, Matt Palpelita with a bounce assist. If this is somehow resulting in a goal, this is going to be all Matty Palpelita. Here comes the flag. It comes up. Offside.
That was almost a Matty assist, Tony. That was almost a head coach assist. You know he would have claimed that he's helped in that goal. Like I was saying earlier, Tony, disappointing results for San Diego soccer this weekend. where USD Toreros lost in the first round of the playoffs. Header here.
That's gonna be called
Faltita.
Offside.
Foul on Inter.
Foul sides. Playback has now discovered that his username is visible to the world. Oh no wonder, he says. Poor clearance here by Rebels. Good control with the body, controlling it right underneath him. Here comes a shot that's gonna not curl in enough. Pero que gol afuera!
That went in the lacrosse goal, Tony, on the outside part of the field.
And for those of you that are playing at home, no, that does not count for anything. Still 0-0. 21st minute of action, first half. Congratulations to these players making it to the semifinal, being introduced con el himno de la Liga MX.
Pinta tu línea.
You know, maybe one of these players can be teammates with La Hormiga and Chivas maybe one day.
Oh! Maybe.
Good control con el muslo. Somehow that worked in between two. It took a couple of errors, but now it's the Inter off-laying it. Here comes a chance, and nope, a little bit too much. Goal kick. Rebels SC, that's the second time that they tried that exact same play. But they're getting closer, knocking on that door. ST Internacional.
Internacional.
Llame ya. This game is brought to you in part by the Santa on all Coke cans, starting now. That jolly little Santa Claus that is on all Coke products. As Brent Zuniga headers that ball up in the air to start the clearing motions, and now hopefully for a play, now clearing it. Good chance, good look. That was a through ball. Good communication through the lines. It looks like SD Inter have a little bit of that mojo, controlling the ball, looking a little bit more fleshed out. Cambio de juego, through ball. It's going to bounce and be a little slippery. Asking for a no foul. Somehow that gets called a foul. Goalkeeper did well by shielding that play. Reminder, if you are here on YouTube, you can go ahead and hit subscribe. Subscribe to SanDiego.Futbol, San Diego's #1 soccer outlet.
On the road to the World Cup.
Los Originales.
Los Primeritos.
The ones that have lasted throughout. Covering everything from
Survived the pandemic with no sports.
what a story. What a story, these two. Ball stays in bounds, and then that's getting called a foul there. 6 for Rebels. 9 for Rebels.
Good opportunity here for Rebels to take the lead.
Cross goes up and over, and looks like there was a little bit of contact on goalkeeper. Referee doesn't agree. It's going to be a corner kick now for Rebels SC. I do want to go on Mondays. I would love to commentate on that corner, but there's nothing to talk about in that corner. Throw in. That ball somehow stays in bounds. Still a dangerous chance. That's the Inter. That ball's going to travel up and over. It's going to be complicated, and it bounces on top of it. And it's going to be a goal. And it looked like it was a double touch. Referee usually is going to side with goalkeeper in these moments.
And that he does.
Let's go! Rebels now with the counterattack, looking to have numbers up. That is a complete accident, and that rarely happens. But that effectively ends the offense for Rebels on this chance. And Inter now passing the ball around. Looks like there is a lack of understanding in the final third for SanDiego Inter. Had a couple of shots, but nowhere near target. Go! Remind you that this is a semifinal here in the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. Called a foul against number 21 for Rebels. And Inter playing it quickly. Cambio de juego. Crossing into the box, and what a great defensive intervention there to clear the ball. Crowd oohs and ahs, but that was a completely legal play. Puro cuerpo. There's a chance. A chance de tres dedos, and was missing one of the dedos on that one.
Spencer Hoyle, they're trying to surprise the goalkeeper with a great outside the foot shot, but doesn't curve at all.
Yeah, went from a great outside the foot shot to a outside the foot shot. Ming Sun saying this match will go to penalties. Gosh, golly, I hope not.
Yeah, that would be a little bit of more time, and we'd not get paid OT out here.
Referees being asked to reassess the positioning of the ball. Player goes down for Rebels. And that was advantage given somehow. It's going to be called a second foul. Probably a yellow card at some point, but if not, to each their own.
Not sure if I agree with that second call. He gave the advantage on that first foul, and looks like he just called this one to make that other one back. But I don't like when refs do that, where they'll award a soft foul right after giving advantage. Like, you gave the advantage and they didn't take advantage of it. That's on the other team.
I would agree with you, maybe, except when they come back and give a yellow card, because that should have been a yellow card if you're sanctioning it as such. By the way, saludos, season's greetings to all the referees that ref the UPSL matches, as here comes a ball that crosses inside of the box, declared with the header, un zurdazo.
Zurdazo.
Goal kick. Be a friend, tell a friend. Talk about SanDiego.Futbol with your pals. SanDiego.Futbol. You can also leave a voicemail on the to the mic hotline 619-630-7868. Leave your comments, leave your thoughts as SC Inter moving into it, looking for a second post cross with Venom, and now trying to get the ball with a pass. I see the idea, but it didn't pound out at all for SanDiego Internacional. Now clearance the ball, through ball, looking for something on the offensive side for Rebels. Thumbs goes up because they know this ball is nowhere to be saved. SC Inter. Somos el talento. UPSL.
Great steal here from AJ.
Great dispossession here, using the body, no foul. Numbers up for SC Internacional. Off lane the ball. Here comes a cross. Great intervention by the goalkeeper.
But that's the type of plays the SanDiego Inter needs to take advantage of, Tony. It's semifinals time. How many times have we seen them not score those and then regret it at the end? Like, you have to finish those.
3 times, at least 3 times.
We have an injured player from Rebels over in the midfield.
Both benches having good numbers out there.
Shout out to Ali, who just went to go get some of the balls back. Walking back to the bench right now. We're going to have AJ taking the throw in here.
Let's see what kind of styles AJ has with this throw-in. Shout out AJ Styles. Long throw-in that was kind of short, so it defeats, kind of cancels out the word long. Just kind of a throw-in. Throw into the box. It's no Nico Boxel, who will be featured at Snapdragon Stadium. This ball, good advantage by the referee. I saw the whistle go to his mouth. They said play on. Now across into the box, cleared with the header up into the heavens. SC Internacional is having a chance here. Putting bodies in front of him is Rebels and not leading to anything. We do have a player down for SC Internacional. Play continues here. Referee has no idea. Referee still has no idea, but the player's up for SC Internacional. Hobble a little bit. I do believe that is
Sandro.
Frenchman. Talking about possible substitutions for SanDiego Internacional on the bench, you do have John Neves, Brandon Ollie, like we were mentioning, the great and powerful Ollie, Aiden Rios, and Jordi Diaz.
What time do we have on the clock, Tony?
It's time for you to subscribe to Two Balls and a Mic's channel, SanDiego.Futbol. Check out SanDiego.Futbol on there at minute 34 in the first half.
Subscribe. Sandro here with the ball now, moving it over to Jake. Jake with the long ball, looking over for Luke Rayleigh.
Look to Duke Rayleigh. Check out Rayleigh TV. Won't find that move on Rayleigh TV anytime soon, though. Rebels trying to clear the ball, goes up. SC Inter still maintain possession for a little bit. Trying to clear it out to the side, never through the middle. It goes all the way through the middle to the right-hand side of the field. Stays inbounds, Inter maintaining possession. Just like State Farm, Jake is there to offload it.
That's Sack trying to find that up top. Luke
Sack.
sliding there.
referee says that's a foul. Moving up, and again, Inter is having success dispossessing that same area, but they haven't been able to connect in the final third with anything meaningful. And once again, this ball travels into the hands of the goalkeeper, but
and one of those long balls that Rebels has, if the backline misses, is going to be a deadly counterattack for them.
good clearance.
22 gets a shot off here into the hands of the goalkeeper. He's going to take his time.
Laying it out.
It's going to be offsides here from Luke, who does not believe it. Mike here with the ball now. Over to Jake. Play resumes now here.
SanDiego Internacional strikers missing easy chances in the comments. Also, Human Song, will there be a halftime show? Yeah, there'll be a halftime show. We'll go ahead and put up Mikey Varas at training this week. He was talking about SanDiego Internacional, as this is going to be looking for a chance. Goalkeeper comes out very well, doesn't control the ball, maintains it at his feet in 2 times, does really well to save his team from a chance. And now Rebels SC looking to go ahead and do the counter attack with speed, the experience, the body, the grown menness of SanDiego Internacional's defense is showing through. Esos son señores.
Son señores, Tony, and the speed of the center back pairing between Jake and Capi Brent Zuniga is phenomenal. The pass should have gone over on the right side with the player coming in wide open. So I think it's the ESD Inter got a little lucky that the pass didn't go to the player it was intended to. We have a throw in here for Rebels. Luke Rayleigh asking for it to be a little farther behind. Ball still in play. It's going to be into the hands of SanDiego Inter.
The commentators did not go on a beer run, absolutely not. But then the comment section asking Chiva, thoughts on goalies wearing pants? I didn't know you were such a goalkeeper yourself that you would have thoughts.
I'm not a fan of goalkeepers wearing pants. I think it's better if they just wear long socks and then shorts. Tony, you're the goalkeeper yourself. What do you think? Do you like wearing pants as a goalkeeper?
That question was not directed to me, therefore I will ignore it. We have SanDiego Internacional trying to go ahead and get a goal on this end. Looking like the better team, but in times looking like the worst team, especially with the ball at the feet in the final third. That ball exits the field of play. It's going to be a throw-in for ST Internacional, who are looking to go ahead and get themselves
Está bueno el frito aquí en Mission Bay High School, Tony.
good temperatures as well.
And Rebels is desperately looking for the long ball to get the counterattack going. That looked like a handball. Yep, it's going to be a handball. Ball for SanDiego Inter now. Sandro here with the ball now.
40th minute of play. Sandro with the class, the quality to get it on the dime to the left side.
Luke looking for sack over here on the right.
I do think a little less of goalkeeper with pants. Flag goes up. It's going to be an offsides.
What was that, Tony?
I do feel some sort of way about somebody wearing pants in the goalkeeping position, and I think it shouldn't be allowed. And,
You don't like it. You don't like it. What about the ones with the paddings?
Padding is fine, but shorts. Shorts is the way to go. You can have as long as socks as you want. Pants. What are we doing? Are we lounging here?
We're gonna have a yellow card. Nope, no yellow card.
Asking how many? Asking and urging the referee to give a yellow card. Referee having a conversation.
Jake from State Farm playing it over to Captain Zuniga.
I like how you almost cracked up laughing in the middle of saying Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, that was a good one, Tony.
Almost couldn't contain yourself.
Ball here for Rebels over on the right side. Brent Zuniga closing in on the attacking player.
It would be something if Rebels is to get going to halftime with a 1-0. Strong challenge there by Brent Zuniga. Just said, sit down, child.
No foul given here.
No foul given.
Stiff-armed them out.
Yeah, and then ball goes to Rebels. So, I mean, look, they're going to be looking to go ahead and get that yellow card out of number 22 for Rebels very soon here. Hopefully for Inter in the next couple of minutes for halftime.
Gonna have a throwing into the box. I'm not a fan of plays like this, Tony. I don't know about you.
Again, it's a lesser play, as this lesser play doesn't get called into a penalty. Rebels taking a dive, taking a swim inside of the box. No card for simulation. Brent Zuniga now clearing it up into the heavens. Not the best clearance he could have hoped for. Ball bounces between three players. Nobody touches it a second time. Up into the air, trying to do some sort of chilena. Technically could have been called for a high foot. Referee says play it on, as here comes a counter-attacking chance. ST Internacional not having a lot of time to counter-attack and making the wrong choice and going for the short ball. Looked like they could have done the overlay play, but unable to do so. Now Rebels has a chance. Rebels SC in between three. Adios goes in, unable to control in transition. Rebels and ST Internacional being victims of their own mistakes.
Yeah, and for a second there, it's just looking a little sloppy on both ends, Tony. I can tell you that now, playing like this against City SC, probably stand no chance.
Nobody wants to make a mistake, and nobody wants to lose this game. So I can see why it's been a relative yawn fest for a lot of the play here, and a lot of it has been happening in between the 2/3. It's going to be called a foul. Little hop there and to show the referee, no, this is what I did. I know foul.
I swear, ref, I didn't foul. Gonna have a set piece opportunity here for Rebels, who are gonna look to play this into the box. You have the long kick here into the hands of the goalkeeper, who's going to play it quickly, looking for Spencer.
Spencer Hoyle with some pressure behind him. Somehow, you look.
Correction, that was Luke.
Qué bien se ve. Qué bien se ve. Referee calls for the halftime here. Some spiciness. Halftime 0-0. No team wants to lose this game. We'll be back with the second half of action here on SanDiego.Futbol.
We'll see you all in a bit. And here's going to be San Diego FC media availability with head coach Mikey Varas ahead of their conference semifinal, the biggest match for San Diego FC till this day. We'll be back after halftime.
By head coach Mikey Varas. Mikey, if we could just start off with the first question here. Big matchup coming up against Minnesota, single elimination match. Kind of talk about the mentality going into this game and kind of how you see the group in preparation this week for that.
Yeah, we play another final together, and we love these moments. These are moments where you get to play with real pressure of finality, and you know that if you win, your season continues. And our objective right now is to make sure that coming off of the international window that we've changed that chip and that we're the more prepared team.
Mikey, it's almost pretty much a 2-week break from your last game to this next one on Monday. What are the positives from having that kind of like rest with some players maybe getting back to being 100%? Or what are some of the challenges as well from waiting 2 weeks for another match?
Yeah, we look at it as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to get some guys recovered after a very physical first-round series. But also, we really believe in our training environment. So we also look at it as time to prepare for the game.
And then Anders Dreyer was sent back from Denmark due to an illness. Is he fully available for this next match on Monday, as well as Chucky Lozano, who left with an injury?
Yes.
When you have this much time to prepare for someone, where you can almost start overthinking things, like we're going to try something different here. Where do you find that line between sticking with we have time to rest and prepare and get as ready as we can versus maybe we're starting to dip into the realm of now we're thinking too much or getting too cute?
Yeah, I think that we've always talked about keeping things simple and not getting in our own way. So we know Minnesota well, and we know what we feel are the most important things from the last 2 games that we played them that are going to give us the best chances of winning. And we hammer the basics. It's not about tinkering so much as you just get some extra repetitions in a game picture that will potentially some parts look similar to the last series, but other parts look drastically different.
Mikey, the status of Chucky, will he be available?
Yeah.
So he's doing well.
Yeah, he's healthy. He's available for selection.
Your thoughts about the international break during the MLS postseason? How much of a headache is that, or was it not?
It is what it is. Everybody's got the same rules and guidelines. We saw it as an opportunity to get some really good training in to prepare for the game.
Did you watch any of the matches during the break?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. What's that like? Just watching? Do you watch as a coach? Do you try to be a fan? How does that work?
It's very difficult not to watch as a coach anymore. But I try to watch as a fan, especially when watching these guys play for their country or watching the U.S. or Chile play.
You made it through, obviously, a tough 3-game series. How much does strategy change when it's a 1-game winner-take-all situation, but then with the overtime added in if it is tied at the end of regulation?
Yeah, I think staying consistent is the most important thing for us. Of course, being prepared for the type of game that we think it'll be. And we've already been here before because we played a do or die game against in the first round. And I think in the long run, that was very beneficial because it's our first time doing that together as a group. And now we know who we are going into these kind of matches.
The potential for another 30 minutes, does that alter your substitution pattern or timing at all?
You have to always make the subs based on what the game is asking. And, you've been following us all season, and life throws you curveballs all the time. Of course, if you can hold some later, it's always an advantage to have those cards to play in the overtime.
What is playing at home worth in a game like this?
That's massive. Playing in front of your fans, get to do it with all of that energy going for you. And they've been so amazing. Frontera, all of the fans just bringing an electric energy to these games.
But your guys' record on the road has actually been better this year. Any way to explain that?
We go to win every single game, I think. And the guys are brave to play no matter where or who or what's going on. We don't really have an excuse mentality in this culture. So I think you play different types of games away because teams play with a bit more initiative when they're in their home. We always play the same. But I think the team has done fantastic performances at home. So we're really happy to be playing in front of our fans.
So if you had a choice, you'd much rather be at home than...
No question.
Again, how much of a priority was it for you to keep Luca Bombino here and not let him go back to LAFC?
Yeah, that was a no-brainer, I think.
Opponents known for being solid on set pieces like Minnesota. How much is that extra preparation to make sure you guys are defending set pieces at the top of your game?
Yeah, we're a club that prioritizes set pieces, defending and attacking anyways. So we've done it all season, but Minnesota also is. So it's definitely going to be one of the key components of this game, and we'll be prepared for it.
Going back to Bombino, do you look at him and just kind of forget he's a teenager?
No. He's a teenager. I mean, I've had a lot of experience working with players of different ages, and I think I'm not surprised. Young guys with talent and who are super motivated. I think I said this when I was first hired. They'll always pleasantly surprise you, and he's just another example of that.
Of course, injury and illness, that all comes with the territory and it's normal. But when things happen like that to your two top players, does it kind of put in perspective how much of an asset they are? I know it's normal. But
yeah, we don't take anybody for granted. Here, it's everybody who's pulling in the same direction. And, of course, the guys who are starters and play big minutes for you, of course, you never take them for granted. But we also don't overthink it because the international window comes and goes, and life's going to throw you what life throws you. And the most important thing is, of course, you can be hopeful and prepared for the best case scenario, but you got to be ready to deal with whatever life throws at you in any given moment. The good news is both of them are healthy and available, which is, for me, best case scenario.
How long did it take you to kind of come to terms with, hey, it is what it is, when it comes to things like injuries, the international break, all that?
I've worked for the national team and I've worked in the club setting, so I think I have a unique perspective on these things because for the national teams, it's the same thing. They have a roster selected and then you have to play one more weekend of games and it always changes. So what I found is it's not useful energy to be trying to force the perfect scenario. It's better just to take a deep breath, be prepared for whatever happens.
With rain expected again and then a football game on Saturday night, any concern about the quality or of the pitch that might be there on Monday morning?
Yeah, there will be obviously a football game played on it 2 days before, so that'll be a challenge for the grounds crew. We have all the confidence in the world that they'll be doing everything possible, working day and night to make sure the field's in best conditions. We'll just take it for what it is, and we'll be ready for whatever challenge. Ideally, it's in perfect condition, and if it's not in perfect condition, we'll be ready for that also.
I know you had mentioned earlier that slick fields when you're playing on turf really help you guys. What about a slick field when you're playing on grass?
Yeah, slick fields, fast fields are always good for us. A smooth and fast field, we feel like it's a competitive advantage for our passing and the way that we move on around the field.
That was especially true against the Minnesota team that doesn't really focus on possession all that much.
I think it's true against pretty much every team because we like a fast game. But yeah, I think a faster game against Minnesota who wants to slow the game down for sure is applicable.
Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Whenever you guys are ready, you can take it away.
Mal, how's the team feeling after passing the first round, going into the conference semifinals now? How's the team feeling just playing together, having the international players back again?
Good to see the guys that went for the national teams, and congrats to Hannibal for making the World Cup. And it's nice to see them again. And it has been boring almost 2 weeks now without playing games, so we're really looking forward for Monday. And Monday can't come fast enough. As a football player, this is the worst period when it's national break in between there. So now we're really looking forward for every day that's coming, and we have been training really good here. The guys that have been home, and we're looking forward for the game.
Is a break like this more beneficial or more detrimental?
Oh, it can be both, but of course, it's not only on us. It's the same for Minnesota. But I think it's more like a mental thing to be on top of your game, and to really be on top of all the trainings we have, because sometimes it can feel like you're not training for anything because it's 2 weeks for the game. But here in San Diego, it have the mentality, and the coaching staff is amazing to use like every day as a day to become a better player, a better team. So it's easy going over here.
You haven't played a whole lot of games. That's not driving stadium yet, but being able to have the playoffs, an elimination game in front of that crowd. What is it like? What big a difference did it make?
The 2 games we had home in the playoffs was amazing. The stadium was on fire. It was electric, and I really loved it. And it was from the warm-ups, and you just feel like you almost are one more player on the field, and it helps us to have a crowd like that on your back. So really cool to play those kind of games on a full stadium, and the stadium will be full again. So we know that it will be crazy over there on Monday.
As a goal scorer, when you're facing a team that's known for defense and counterattacks, how's that calculus go in your head? Like, you want to be aggressive, but you don't want to open up the door for them to do something by making a mistake.
Every team have their kind of playing style, and Minnesota is a really good defensive team, but they have quality in the team too. They are really good on the counterattacks, and they are a really strong team in the set pieces. So it's a hard task, but we're really looking forward to the game and to show ourselves, and we can show ourselves in a better way than we did one of my first games we played against them when I came here, when we lost 3-0, 3-1 or something.
In that game, though, did the score tell the whole story? And you guys did a lot of things really well in that game?
Oh, no. If you go on FootMob and watch the results, then, and if you were at the stadium and watched the game, it's two completely answers for the question. I felt we were really good, but we didn't score goals, and if you don't score goals, you don't win the game. And that's what Minnesota was better against us that game. They scored on those few chances they had, and they killed us in the counters. So that's something we have to be aware of and do much better this time.
I see you're wearing the protection on your wrist. Anything happened the last 2 weeks, or is it for your thumb?
Oh, no. I had a bad surgery there in 2019, so it's just to be cautious.
It looks like your goal scoring touch really surfaced once you got to San Diego. Was it playing in this system, in this environment that's kind of unlocked you again?
Yes, and I come to a place where I have a coaching staff and teammates that believe in me, and that's easy to be a player with confidence again on the field. And just the environment, how we train here, and the kind of reputations you get, like game wise. You get them a lot here in the trainings. So just to come on those in those kind of situations have been good, and I'm starting to feel more and more as the old player I was before I came to the US, and now I'm feeling that I'm showing who I am.
You like playing in the rain?
What?
Do you like playing in the rain?
Rain?
Yeah.
You know where I came from before? Yes.
Yes.
It's raining 350 days a year over there, so rain is no problem.
Does that help with your guys' style? Mikey talked about a slick field really helping, you guys play.
All right, as we heard, Amal Pellegrino, the superstar for San Diego FC, who will be facing Minnesota FC tomorrow at Snapdragon Stadium, as this game here at Mission Bay Stadium begins on a false start, 5-yard penalty, redo first down. 0-0.
Luke with the bad touch here, but it's Sandro getting the ball back. Good opportunity here for San Diego Inter. Sandro over to AJ on the right side. AJ gets the cross in. Ball for Luke. It's going to be Spencer. La que falló Spencer. That could have been 1-0 Inter. Minute into second half, San Diego Inter already knocking on the door. Spence trying to steal the ball here. The ball.
The surface has become relatively slippery. No rain, but a lot of dampness and moisture on this beautiful platform for San Diego Internacional, as this ball doesn't make it all the way through. Still 0-0, anybody's game, Chiva. And in the semifinal, it only takes one. Then you should start defending, and time will now.
Yeah, but you first got to get that one, and you have to start taking advantage of the opportunities given. Can't afford to miss anything right now. Jake over to Capi.
Brent Zuniga, a genius, super athlete, a superhuman, an Übermensch. Superior man in German.
Luke stealing the ball beautifully there.
Somebody needs to put this ball on the ground. Great control there.
Great touch by Sandro. That's what you get with the Frenchman, Tony.
As you were mentioning, an engineer of sorts. Hand goes up by Sandro, engineering a perfect plan there. Looks like both of these teams came out a little bit more aggressive and just wanting to show a little bit more grit and offense. Internacional with the ball, controlling the tempo.
Bad touch here. Over from mistake from Jacob Fuson.
El Fusen.
Long ball play again here. It looks like that's going to be the tactic used the whole game for Rebels. We'll see if it pans out for them.
clearance here by the goalkeeper with authority. It's going to be a foul there. First foul of the half, something that you were watching here at the end of the first half was the foulage from both teams. It seemed like referee kept himself.
Play resumes here. It's going to be Mike passing it over to Jake from State Farm.
Well, they had last weekend. We're doing a little bit of the Carter 1, the Carter 2, the Carter 3, the Carter 4 to my color commentator, Abraham Cepeda. That's a mistake here by the goalkeeper of Rebels FC. Gives a window of opportunity for SanDiego Internacional. They can somehow connect with that simple pass. And that end, they can potentially have a chance. And no, that's not going to be a chance. It's going to be a goal kick.
Here comes the ball in. Zach winning that.
Off the referee. Overlapping ball. Too long. Going into the hands of Carter. The Carter 1, the Carter 2, the Carter 3, the Carter 4. Abraham didn't get it. It was a Lil Wayne reference.
Oh, Abe. Shout out to Jaden Shaw for winning the NWSL championship, ex-San Diego Wave player.
Who's Kid of the Week as of now. You can hear the frustration from the crowd. The crowd wanting more.
Sandro now to Jacob.
Two players collide there. No foul. Trying to find some space, but very good organization by the back line of SanDiego Internacional once they get to clear that ball. Not posing a real threat. Palmer. Go, help. Somebody yelling for help in the crowd. Hopefully they're okay. As this is going to have to be a foul and has to be a yellow card for sure to start the second half. Now a prime opportunity for a set piece goal or shot on target here.
This is going to be Sandro trying to go on goal here. That's the type of moves you get with Spencer Hoyle, Tony. Cutting in, trying to take the shot. It's going to draw the foul out like it did right now. And we'll see what happens here with a great opportunity for San Diego Inter to take the lead to avoid going into extra time. Will Sandro get this on frame? Sandro lines it up.
El francés. ¡Opening goal! Goal! Sandro, San Diego Internacional.
Sandro surprising everybody on that second post. What a shot from the Frenchman. 1-0, San Diego Inter.
Zuniga is asking for the team to stay locked in.
What a shot, Tony.
What an incredible set piece.
San Diego Inter right now taking the lead to head into the championship match.
And we'll see if they're able to double their lead here, but with a goal in open play, I think that's going to be the key, to be able to score in open play, as here's a mistake potentially for SD Internacional, but unfortunately for Rebels, they aren't able to capitalize on that mistake. Now, SD Inter.
Spencer casi poncha la bola.
Too much strength. Maybe if the fourth official got out of the way, we'd be able to see that play.
Maybe. Hey, take it easy on them. They watch.
They do watch. Shout out to the refereeing crew. If it was a chance.
Great tackle here
Great
from
tackle, but
Rebels.
could have been a little bit braver to put a foot on there, maybe a lob it, but didn't want the smoke, didn't want the contact. Now, Rebels with a look inside of the final third for SD Inter. Referee says no hand, keep playing. 1-0 SD Inter, and Brent Zuniga has to be the one to come in, and fantastic catch by the incognito man. I think that's the medical assistant, actually.
That is the medical assistant that has a table over here on the left-hand side. It's getting into the game, you know? Player safety always.
100% of this ball gets headed. Rebels. Qué bonito pase.
Now Luke with the ball now. Looking for someone. Spencer over on the left. That's going to be offsides. Hella offsides. San Diego Internacional, over 12 years of excellence in the soccer community here in San Diego. Check out PV European Imports in PV to fix your vehicle of anything. Ask for Alex Sr. Tell him Tony and Chivas sent you. Maybe you get a discount. Maybe you don't. Don't quote us on that.
Absolutely. Oh, que clase by Brent Zuniga. That's why he's the captain, leader, legend. Capitan Brent Zuniga.
Brent, el ingeniero.
El Capitan. A little handsy there. A little too close to comfort. Trying to take the jersey off of the back of the player.
I mean, who wouldn't want Luke the Juke Rayleigh's jersey, right?
See it every day on the eternal, infinite video player that YouTube is on Rayleigh TV.
Shout out Rayleigh TV.
Referee yells for the ball, says keep, when nobody thought otherwise. Nobody was near it.
Yes. that's the reply from the teammates. Duh.
As a difficult ball to control here, finally gets control. It's going to be a call of foul. If SC Internacional keeps this up, I can see their next foul being a yellow card for them as well. One yellow card for Rebels SC in the second half. 1-0 still in the 58th minute of play. Semifinal of the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. Body check there a little bit. This ball's going to dribble out back.
Bad bounce here, but a favor. San Diego Inter.
Oh,
El taquitito. Luke with the ball now. Not the best touch there from Luke Rayleigh. And ¿qué pasó ahí?
A player went down because there was contact after the slide. The leg did seem to go up. The referee says no. Even Matt Cabaltag was actually saying, player, get up. Get up.
Great pass from Sandro there.
Sandro once again asking for that foul. Cross, dangerous, lunging into the box. Two players unable to get a touch on it for Inter. Still in a danger zone-ific area. Dangeruski's here. Ball is going to go out. Flags up. Throw in. Rebels SC.
Not the best approach there from the goalkeeper, Tony, from Rebels.
That's what happens when you wear pants as a goalkeeper.
I think he's wearing shorts.
Are
If
those
I'm not
shorts?
mis- Yeah, those look like shorts.
SanDiego.Futbol zoom in later. Sponsored in part by Hot Ones. The show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Now with their own Pringle flavor. Check out. Check out
¡Qué golazo!
Marquesi Internacional on the run of play.
Look, that Juke Rayleigh, Tony, scoring that one off a rebound from the center back. Takes advantage of it. First touches it into the back of the net. ¡Qué
Boy
golazo!
saying SD Inter now taking things easily. Well, guess what? That turned into a rather easy goal for SD Internacional. 62nd minute.
And we hear the famous lines from Capi Brent Zuniga. Keep working. 0-0. Keep the game. Keep your head in the game.
Now, if you're Rebels, you're going to need to start taking some chances. You're going to need to try to tie this game now. If tie happens and go to overtime, extra time. If not, we'll resolve with penalties. And now Rebels, knowing that they have a 2-0 mountain ahead of them, and this is going to be a shot very low into the breadbasket of Carter.
The bread basket. I like that.
Metal al zurdo Macías y a Barbie Mondragón says.
¿A quién?
Edge San Diego 5015. You must be waiting for the Chicano futsal version of SD Internacional. Los tíos del Inter.
It's not 2019 anymore, guys.
Their spirit lives on here through SD Internacional, the heartbeat of SanDiego.Futbol for sure. That's a great, beautiful tackle in the middle of the field, pero le dolió. Field is cold, shorts.
Se vale sobar, Sandro.
That's a turf burn if I've ever seen one. Good shielding play there.
Good idea there from Mike. I like that. I like the approach there, and not the best delivery, but the idea was there.
Talking about legends, I mean, Zurdo, Barbie, Photo
Renzi. Big shout out.
Reboledo. You had
Mr. Timmer.
Absolutely.
A correr, portero.
Sendo. You've had
Matty Pau talk as a player.
Mark Benito. Just legends of the club. Pedro Godomar.
And some legends still playing.
Still out there in the Legends verse. Here's SD Internacional looking to get to 3-0, trying to add a little bit more height to that mountain that Rebels will have to climb, as they will have two substitutions for Rebels SC. And we also check and see. Yes, that is a couple players warming up for Matt Palpolitok's side in case they need a substitution.
Sandro quick running over to the medical bench, asking to just tape up his arm.
A little bit of a tape job for the Frenchman.
And like you said, Tony, the turf burn was real.
I mean, yes, but he had a couple of minutes earlier to switch it off during that substitution. Kind of took a little bit too long in there, but now play a restart. This ball's going to go out for a corner kick. Fortunately for Sandro, his absence hasn't been felt. Somebody finally asking, hey, can
Hey.
come on? Yeah.
Hey, ref. Don't forget about this guy.
Corner kick. Sandro integrates himself to the team outside of the box. Get that rebound if there is one. And here's the rebound. That ball gets shot. Everybody's asking for a handball. Everybody's asking for a penalty. Oohs and ahs. As a reminder, no VAR. This league cannot afford it just yet.
That looked like a clear handball to me, Tony. It was a fast shot, but I mean the crowd reaction says it all.
Absolutely. But here comes Rebels SC with a chance now to cut SD Inter's lead in half, 2-0. Shot from way downtown, trying to create some chaos. One of the first shots that we've seen in the second half for Rebels.
That's number 17, one of the players who just subbed on for Rebels.
Good defensive work by Jonah. As it looks like we will have our first substitution for SD Internacional. AJ coming out as an ovation from the crowd. Humbles any player, especially this capacity crowd here at Mission Bay High School. From what I'm hearing, thousands of people are still waiting outside to try to get a glimpse of San Diego Internacional semifinal. SD Inter versus Rebels SC. As this beautiful cross almost makes it back into the box. Full kick for Rebels. As Spencer's pressure here leads for a dispossession inside of the box for Inter. Chance to make it 3. Goalkeeper says, let me clean that up really quick.
Good stop here from the keeper. Looks like we're going to have another substitution from San Diego Inter. It's going to be number 12, Ollie, subbing on.
Important part of the club.
Becoming a legend of the club.
As here, it looks like a shove. That's going to be a foul. I got duped by the multiple sports being played on this field and their lines. Not inside the box. I was like, whoa. Free kick.
It's going to be Sandro lining up to cross this one in. Does he take the shot?
Tight angle. Here comes the Frenchman. Low driven. Trying to create some chaos inside the force of legs, but now creating a counterattack for Rebels SC that ends in a shove through the back. That's going to have to be a card for SD Internacional somehow.
And Mike gets heated there. It looks like number 22 ended up kind of shoving the Inter players towards each other. Maybe the number 22, the player who just got carded coming off. Looks like that was already a planned substitution.
A little bit too hot. Maybe. This referee takes absolutely way too long to call it medical attention.
That did take a little too long.
Let us know in the comments, what is your favorite ball of all time?
I was gonna ask you, Tony, since you're not a fan of goalkeepers wearing pants, are you a fan of goalkeepers wearing short sleeve shirts?
Yes, I'll allow it.
You'll allow that one.
Shirts are actually, yeah. If not for the added padded protection that you get with long sleeves, I would have always worn short sleeve, a la Gianluigi Buffon in the 2006 World Cup, a la Osvaldo Sanchez, kind of. But
A la
Osvaldo
Luis
always-
Michel.
But no, but Osvaldo Sanchez always preferred long sleeves, but he just rolled them up.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I would do because I always have long sleeves. I would just roll them up like a bolito. As a cell phone falls here in Las Gradas, Inter looking for a third goal. Crowd asking for more. Not satisfied with the 2-0. Quieren más waka waka. Temperature dropping down to 58 degrees at Mission Bay High School. Ball still inside
Spencer.
the box. Who Spencer!
And Sandro couldn't get there to tap it in.
Spencer making a mockery out of the defense of Rebels. Se burló.
Just notice another player, key part of this offense this season, Chris Borda and Tony unavailable, who's playing with the U.S. men's national team.
What was that? Couldn't hear you. What's up?
Oh, you couldn't hear me? Oh, no, just Chris Bordon missing, who was playing with the U.S. men's national team, who actually scored against Colombia.
I think that's a chance to score here. Ball up in the air. A chance! Goal! 3-0.
I believe that was Spencer Hoyle who got up in the air to win that header and get the third one for San Diego Internacional. Spencer's got hops.
That's going to be a night here
For
Fuson.
Jacob Fuson.
Coming off for Ollie.
Venga Oli.
Ollie Oxen. I mean, talk about desperation now. Rebels. There is no tomorrow in the 73rd minute here. What a great idea, but the pressure from Ollie was way too much in order to control that comfortably, but Rebels SC still moving forward with the ball. It wouldn't surprise me if there is some sort of gol de la honra here. Last time at this point, we saw bets in the chats for bottles of Hennessy for a clean sheet. Something that didn't happen against Southwest SC in the last game of the regular season here at UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. All smiles on the bench for Este Inter. 2 substitutions.
Look at Capi Ranzuniga tying Carter's shoe. True captain material there.
Captain, 100%. Goalkeepers cannot be bothered to take their gloves off mid-game.
Cannot.
Just like just like he does to his little girl. Hello, Mr. Super Commenter. Yes, we can. Can an announcer see that chat? Yes, we can see that chat. As Brenzulia here clears the ball from the back. 3-0. Semifinal almost in the bag for Este Internacional unless something catastrophic happens, which would include Rebels SC getting a goal very, very quickly on here. So, yes, your answer to Mr. Super Commenter 4? Yes, we can see the chat. So, ask away, comment away. let us know what your favorite sort of pencil was. Mine was number 2. I don't know about you, Chiva.
Yeah, number 2. As we
And
have
the
the
ball
header here.
goes barely over the net for SD Inter.
Number 2, if I got lucky to get a mechanical pencil with the 0.7 lead.
Ooh. Nothing like a paper maker when they had the button not on top but on the
side.
and
Yeah.
it was transparent and it had it. Oh man.
As Tony's about to show me a picture of the mechanical pencil he's talking about. Get the clearance here from Carter. Brent Zuniga winning that ollie.
There's
Taking
Ollie.
over on the wing.
Cacanio even knocking down the fake camera, taking a lot of American jobs, that camera.
Just like AI.
It looks like John Neves is going to be coming on. Substitute, goalkeeper substitution. Nothing screams domination more than a substitution to the goalkeeper in the second half.
Yeah. Tan padres. But they're expensive now. Got the cross
Quality
here.
cheap as excellent from the heavens and terrible goal kick. But you know what? To each their own. Brent Zuniga saying, you know what? Don't need that. We don't need to deal with that right now. Coach Matt Palatine, what a guy. Getting every player who showed up today on a Sunday some minutes, including the goalkeeper.
John Neves. Mr. Neves. Lost his starting position to Carter.
That, or he may be a penalty specialist, as for the second time the camera takes it. As on camera, the mythical goalkeeper substitution. Carter coming out.
That's all the subs that Matty Palpalatok has.
Clappity clap by Luke Rayleigh.
Putting in Brandon, who scored 2 goals yesterday in the Open Cup qualifiers. Here comes a chance over to Brandon.
Brandon. Oh, what a fantastic stop by the goalkeeper. Qué buena.
Great hitter there by Brandon. That was Spencer Hoyle, who ended up taking the shot, but a great save from the goalkeeper.
John Neves already screaming at his players. Flag goes up. It's going to be a flag up foul against Rebels and a yellow card.
Number 17, who subbed on a few minutes ago. Well, if everything remains the same, Tony, San Diego Inter will be facing City SC San Diego next week. Away on the road. Mike misses the ball here. And if you're Inter, you don't want to give any sort of life to Rebels.
Those rebels, as they would say in Star Wars, some can't have any of the momentum. not here. Respect for all the players involved. Doing it for the love of the game.
Play resumes here.
As we're gonna watch Chavi performance. And who is that kid? Like, it looks like a lost child.
This world famous superstar.
Really?
Over 3.7 million
Is
followers.
he any good?
He's really good.
Is
Yeah,
he-
he's really talented musically, but he plays a lot more of those corrido tumbados type of music. He has a very popular like bachata-esque song.
Oh, so for real. So it's just a matter of time, sort of thing. Okay.
Yep.
As a chance here, SD Inter wants it, but the referee says no, not for you right now. Offsides. Rebels need a little bit more urgency if they want to try to chip away at this lead that SanDiego Internacional has. 3-0, 82nd minutes. They're asking Rebels to do something in 8 minutes that they haven't done in 80. As this ball travels out and
About.
strikes a child, and hopefully they're okay.
We're gonna get another sub here from Rebels, number 23, coming on, hoping to be the miracle maker for Rebels. Great ollie there, winning the ball.
Mr. Super Commentator saying cameraman on his phone.
No me pagan.
One thing you can agree on is these announcers are not on their phone for sure. Brent Zuniga here trying to clear it out off the humanity off of the opponent. I want to think he meant that exactly like that. As was that a pass, a shot? Brent Zuniga says, I don't care. I need this out of here. As Zuniga and Neves have some words there, just establishing. Now he's locked in. Says, yeah, we this ball's gonna travel out for a goal kick. Oh, whoa! Where's he going? Oh no! You've angered the cameraman. What have you done, Mr. Commentator, Mr. Super Commentator 4? Goal kick. Great play. Touch it. Got to maintain health in these moments. Ball does not leave the field. Flag stays down. A chance to make it 4. Here comes Inter, and nobody there to touch it in. There was 2, but nobody did. Throw in. Rebels SC. Some stern words will be had for this cameraman, Chiva, whoever that may be. We need to get on him. Thank you for letting us know. We will notify Human Resources and have their livelihood cut right before the
Get
holidays.
him fired. Get him fired.
Right before the holidays. Thank you, Mr. Super Commentator, for costing a person their job. in order for better soccer to happen. Honestly, good. We save ourselves a penny. Oh, but Chiva, Tony, what about my 4 kids?
Should have thought about that before you were on your phone.
Absolutely. You should have thought about scoring maybe a goal or 2 if you're Rebels SC. Mr. Super Commentator says, it's okay. Don't fire him or anything. I'm sorry to tell you. That decision's already been made by HR, as this decision to clear this ball is made by SD Internacional and try to hopefully not let a goal in. As this shot, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why that was a good idea in someone's mental state, but that decision was made. Mr. Super Commentator 4 just messing around. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
No, don't worry. The damage is done.
There is
He is
plenty
out of here.
of jobs over at Macy's. Ahead of this Black Holiday sale, check out Macy's for your latest deals in anything. I mean, I don't know. Cameraman's gonna have to do this part of now for real.
And the cameraman still continues to mess around. He's gonna have to find out.
I mean, he already heard through the earpiece that
It's his last game.
that there's no presents for little Jimmy and Juliet and Jacob.
Jeremiah.
Commentary guy 09 says soccer is my favorite sport. Well, welcome here. SanDiego.Futbol is San Diego's #1 soccer station. Check out Two Balls at a mic tomorrow, 5 p.m. through 6 p.m. Central. The first half, the pre-show.
And Rebels here trying to get at least one.
Tan siquiera uno.
La honra.
As the only thing that's probably stopping and saving this camera guy's job here in the next and last 3.5 minutes is a SD Internacional goal.
Wow.
So
If SD Inter scores another goal.
as we already see, Coach Matt Palpalatok very neatly and nicely putting away his beautiful chair. Excellence. Japanese style engineering. Go Internacional, says Super Mr. Commentator 4. I would feel bad. Fire the camera guy, says Commentator guy 0909.
I think we agree with him. Fire the camera guy.
As the only thing that will stop us from doing that is a SD Internacional goal. Apesta victoria here. Para San Diego Internacional. As Internacional looking to get a 4th one here, is going to go out for a corner kick, and guess what? 619 Soccer says, yeah. Here for
like 88 minutes late.
619 Soccer. We've already fired a camera guy. We hired him again. People picketing outside. The whole movement. The only way we're not going to fire the cameraman, the only way he's going to get a check for juguetes, for regalos, for presents, for toys, for his children is with a San Diego Internacional goal here as this corner kick goes the opposite of the goal. And the shot that was very, very intentionally a shot, but completely missed the mark. We've cleared it through human resources. This is unos gancitos.
This is unos gancitos.
I can go for a gancito right now, actually. Una barrita de marinela. And then you taste the dulce part first, así. Here's the ball inside the box, and nope, they don't want the camera guy. They said we'd rather not pay him either. Says ST Internacional. Fire the audio guy while you're at it. Can't hear a thing. Well, not a lot to hear. Unfortunately, we did have to go to an audio break there. Some of the fans decided to go ahead and go into their bag of insults. And we know this is a family program.
So we have to mute ourselves
100%.
every now and then when people in the crowd start yelling stuff.
As the referee seems to love this game and says we are adding at least 1 minute, even though the first half he added 0. As the Internacional still have a chance to score and save the cameraman's job. Apparently, ST Rebels also want that to happen. Here comes Ollie, in between 1, in between 2, se lleva 3, se lleva 4, somehow gets the ball through. Here comes the ball, here comes the chance. Referee, and the penalty is scored. The cameraman celebrates and shaking. Oh my goodness. Hay regalos para los niños, potencialmente.
What a play, and the cameraman is delighted.
Hello, Tony and Chiva. Thank you for the broadcast. See you tomorrow night at the match, says Brad.
Well,
Mr. Super Commentator 4, you have manifested this moment. They said, no way, 619 Soccer, and it says, vamos. We're going to see if ST Inter can make it a 4-0.
the cameraman is ecstatic. He is excited. His livelihood is dependent on this penalty.
Will Papa bring down the toys down the chimney? Here comes a shot, and the goalkeeper says no. No, siree. It is a dark Christmas at Mr. Last Name Guy, First Name Camera. As camera guys just decided to just film this guy in anger, frustration. But you know what? A professional gentleman, just because he wants to finish the game. Nonetheless. Turn off a cameraman. Oh, man. But here comes this chance for Inter. Inter. I can't. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a second failed bicycle kick. Rebels SC hurrying up as if they're going to score 3 goals now. Mr. Super Commentator, you have the rest of this game to tell me why I should not fire this cameraman. His fate is in your hands. Oh, and guess what? That is the end of the match. Referee says no more. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. San Diego Internacional punched their ticket into the final, the grand championship of the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. 4-0. San Diego Internacional 4. Rebels SC 0. Tres, perdón. Pero tres. We'll see you next time. He was going for a bike in 3-0. The 93rd minute is crazy. Absolutely. Face reveal of us. You want a face reveal? You can go ahead and check out SanDiego.Futbol. 2 Mahos and a mic. You can see our faces on this very channel. Go check out 304 episodes consecutively in a row of San Diego Internacional and SanDiego.Futbol action. So long for Chiva and Tony. Till next time. See ya.